Alright guys, welcome to another episode of the Urban Garden 2020. So here's the raised bed we were working on a couple of weeks ago. And as you can see, we've got that's a jalapeno there, a banana pepper there, and a ghost pepper here. We've got our beefsteak tomato plant there, another tomato there. I can't remember what kind it is. It's a let's see, big boy tomato. Okay, and then in the back there is I think it's a Goliath. So the tomatoes obviously have sprouted up here. The peppers have come up and are doing well. The watermelon, it has ran over to the side. There it is. And we added another watermelon over here. And this is a black diamond watermelon, and over here is our Jubilee. And yeah, I left the little markers in so I can tell what they are. But as you can see, if you look closely there are some more tomato plants where we seeded this, and I have them growing. I actually have some peppers and tomatoes, and there are a few little weeds growing here and there, but for the most part we've got some pepper plants and tomato plants, and I just took a mix of seeds and put out and was like, okay, we're going to see what's going to grow, and a lot of stuff has sprouted up. So some of these I did not label when I dried the seeds, and they got mixed up. So the tomatoes all are what they are, and so are some of these peppers. But some of the tomatoes, obviously, you'll be able to tell when they get a little bigger, some size to them. I've had to take and put some support in here. I may have to go get some tomato baskets to put around these, just because they've gotten big. As you can see, the stems on them are pretty good size there. But they were starting to lean with the wind. It's been windy the last couple of days, and so I just put a couple little supports around them. I actually broke a limb somewhere trying to get it over. As you can see, there's even a little tomato right there. So these are all indeterminate varieties, which means they'll just keep growing all year. And we have our soil here in this little raised bed that we tilled in. And I'm thinking about next year, I've got some more compost bins going, and just going and getting a load of compost this fall, maybe some manure or something, and just tilling into this whole area and just making it a giant raised bed. Maybe just get some 1-bys and go around a bigger area instead of the small area. But obviously it gets a little bit of sun. I mean, it got full morning sun, then it's shifted to kind of a partial shade, and then here in about 15 to 20 minutes the sun that's over there will be over here, because we'll clear this whole group of trees, and then it's just some open and then sporadic, and then it kind of gets some afternoon sun. But it's kind of a probably gets about 8 hours of sun, so it gets enough to keep everything growing, and everything should put out well right here. I'm going to probably trim this tree back though, just because it's already a limb has broke off and obviously dented the fence, and I'm going to probably cut this tree down, chop it up for some firewood for the wood burner in the basement this fall. So we'll have that kind of out of the way, and I can have a little more sunlight for this area next year, and probably get full sun, for a good 6 to 8 hours minimum. And that's what we need with most of these vegetables and stuff that we're growing. So anywho, just wanted to give you all a quick update through the yard. Everything's looking good. I've got a tomato over there in the raised bed, in the flower bed. The avocado, let's just walk up here. The avocado has done super well. I've got these planters. There are a couple of peppers left over from last year growing, so we'll just take a look here. There's a pepper plant there. There's a pepper plant there just growing. But the avocado it's gotten really big, and now it's got some side branching here that's growing into some full branches instead of just leaves, but it's all doing pretty well. So that's life in the day of the urban garden. We've got our compost bins here. I've added some earthworms to them, and the dogs are over there a little angry. I didn't let them out this morning, but they got out yesterday. We played, and then they wanted to play hide and seek from me, or tag, or just keep away, whatever. But keep the dogs away and not listen to me. So they're in the kennel, a little upset. I fed and watered them. The chickadees over here, they're doing pretty well. The bees over there are kind of just doing their own thing. I've left them alone, but we've got our yard mix chickens here. I think those two that were just walking, that one in the back there, and then this one slightly right here with the pink comb, I think those are both roosters, so I have to get rid of one of them, or don't tell the chickens, but when they make a chicken pot pie or something, I don't know, we'll see. And then over here, we've got our little bantams, and there's the little rooster, and you can kind of see the two hens back behind him, so they're doing good. It's going to check to see if we've got any eggs. Hush, little rooster. No eggs yet, just a golf ball there. So, anywho, that is a day in the life here. Work later, so that'll be fun. But, anywho, that's the raised bed I wanted to show you guys. Show everything's just kind of really sprouted up and took off. So, rooster, please be quiet. Okay, he only wants to crow like when I'm asleep. And then when I wake up, he stops crowing. So, but that's it. You guys have a great day. Hope your week's going well. Hope you had a good Memorial Day. And hope you have a good upcoming weekend. Well, until the next update, you guys keep digging it. Bye-bye.